How you feeling? Yesterday, first full practice back, right?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. I feel great. It's been a long time coming, but I feel good.
Do you have any idea of when you could make a return to the team action? What's still up in the air?
Hopefully soon. I feel like kind of already have already started practicing, so hopefully soon. So I have no idea. I guess that's something they're gonna probably talk to me about today or tomorrow.
Coach said he can envision a lineup with you, Zukowski in there, or you and Usman in there. How would that affect your game if there with another big on the court?
It won't, it won't. Just because we're gonna be able to work with each other, I hope he does a good job setting screens and popping, and for me to be able to be another big that's out there on the court that sets the screen and rolls to the rim, and brings the defense in, that's gonna open up a lot more space for our shooters on the court. So, and Alpi has been doing a good job making his three, especially Usman. He has shooting the ball really, really well. Y'all see me every time pumped up when he makes a three. So, he's going to open up the game, obviously, for a lot of those guards for us and our shooters.
Other guys who have missed some time, especially like last season, Jalen, Kevin missed some time. They said after they sat out, they were able to kind of pick up on some things and look at the game a bit differently from the sideline and come back with, I guess a different idea of how to approach certain things. Is that something you've been able to do, kind of just sitting and looking at the film and trying to figure out how you can attack the game differently while you've been out?
For sure. I've been watching films. We always got the iPads in our lockers. I spend a lot of time in here. I live by myself, so I don't like to be home a lot by myself. So I spend a lot of time in here watching film. I just grab the iPad, sit in my locker, and I just watch some film. And obviously just being at the games, just watching the games, see the way everybody's moving, the way everybody's doing the things, and what people are kind of getting themselves into and their respective roles and stuff like that. So just for me to look at those simple things and kind of like trying to find a way to implement myself in that and try to make it better.
What are some of the specific things that you picked up on in the time that you've been out?
Just to see, being able to see small things like, KPJ, how much more effective he is coming off the screen with his left hand, and Jalen, guys like Garrison, who doesn't really need to dribble the ball as much. You just got to place the ball in the right place for him to catch and shoot the ball, coming off the handoffs. And, guys like EG, he probably would need a lot more screening for him to create his own shot than KPJ would. So just small things like that kind of just help me come better in a different place, in a place that I can just come in and just do those little things to help everybody else and make it easier.
It seems like while you've been out, you've still been having a dialogue, not just during games on the bench, but we've seen you when you were not practicing, just talking constantly with everyone, pretty much. And
yeah, I talk too much. I think sometimes I gotta slow it down. But I care about the game. I love the game, and more than that, I care about the people that I'm around. I care about guys like Uz, and just seeing his success and seeing just it's somebody that I can associate myself with in ways. So I'm always happy for them, what I'm saying? For me, just being able to kind of say that little word to them, I know that's going to, especially a guy like Uz is young, was dealing with injury last year, is going to pump him up a little bit and, giving him the MVP chance and stuff like that. But I just, I love the game, and I love talking to those guys. I just feel like it keeps me involved with the game. It keeps me feeling like I'm still in the game and playing.
So, and I was going to follow up with that. After the Dallas game, after the game Usman had, you were in the hallway screaming MVP.
Yeah.
And when you came into the locker room, you were screaming MVP for Usman. How receptive has he been to that as far as you being there for him and being one of his biggest supporters?
I mean, he knows that. He knows. I told him last year when I came here, man, I told Uz, man, I've seen a lot of the situations you're dealing with, right now, I kind of dealt with in my first and second year of in the league. So I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. I had some people helping me before, and it's only right that I pass it on, what I'm saying? So I'm here to help him. I'm on his team first and foremost. I'm on everybody's team, because we with the Rockets, what I'm saying? So, man, I'm a giver, and I like to help people and I like to see people succeed, man. That's what makes me happy.
How important is communication on defense?
It's great, and it's probably one of my biggest things. I love to communicate. I love to sometimes you just yell something. You just gotta scream something so people know that there is somebody coming, and it gives some sort of awareness to your teammates. Especially our guards. They're giving their back to the basket so much. What I'm saying? Us being the front court, being able to kind of call out the screens and the certain plays that are happening helps them a lot more on the court. So for me to be able to be one of the guys that does that for our team definitely brings something.
Where does good defense start with this team? Is it kind of a perimeter thing with the guards kind of pressuring the ball handler, or is it a vocal communication thing like you guys on the back line calling things out?
I think it's a vocal communication, man. It's first and foremost, it's a collective thing, what I'm saying? Just for us all to be talking on the court makes it easier for everybody else. If I call the screen, for Jalen coming off his left side and somebody else called the stack screen from my back. It just makes so much easier and the movement much smoother on the court, because then we know exactly where the offense is coming from, and just, you know, we're able to adjust as we go. So the communication is the big part of it, probably the biggest part of the game. Obviously, you got to stop the ball, but, you know, as long as you communicate with your teammates and you're able to be there to help if anything falls, so it makes the games much easier for us.
Thank you.